Mates, good evening once again to your late mate, Sulaima Ponyamol at News Cafe, man, where the vibe is wonderful, the people are lovely. Because I always say that you are lovely, and the service is just par excellence. Now, we try to use our show to help young people ekasi to progress, to reach their dreams, to fulfill their ambitions. And we started last time with this following young man, Cecil. Cecil entered in MrSA 2000 and what?
10.
2010, right? Last time it was 2009?
No, 2010.
2010. But last time
Semi-finalist.
Semi-finalist school 2001.
10. Nimro, it goes like now it's 2011.
Also,
it's
so
year
now it's 2011.
Yeah.
Oh, all
it's
right.
a year process.
Is it? Okay, how did you do the last time?
Last time we end up on the semi-finalist because I was young, obviously.
Yeah,
there was not enough marketing, and we had short time.
On whose behalf?
On myself, like my own marketing and the rules, tasks that were given. We had to do it for a year, for a month.
Yeah.
Then from then, that month was not enough given to us, and they were looking for so much stuff. You need to market yourself, market the
But what
brand.
about the guys that you're all given the same month, isn't it? And the other guys, what is it that they did where you didn't come up?
I believe that by then, for me personally, I was not yet. It was my first time in a limelight, in the entertainment field. So I didn't know the pros and cons. Most of them actually they go for second time because the rest of the top 12 were most of them were last year for 2009 who were semi-finalists. So obviously then for me it was a learning journey that if I can make it so far, even physicality I was not yet there. The requirements for me I felt like I was not needed. So I had to learn from that and re-enter again.
Do you really have to have a big buffed body to be Mr. SA?
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You need
but
to.
Does that play a large part, or it's just maybe 10% of the entire process?
I think it's just 5% of the process.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're not saying that because you are lean, right?
No.
All right. But you are a healthy young person. You take care of yourself.
Take care of the body.
Is there any particular diet that you follow?
For me, fortunately, it's an opposite of the normal diet of people going. I need to gain. Okay. I don't have to lose.
All right, so you need to gain mass.
I need to get mass. So that's.
Has it been a problem for you?
It is because I have a fear of gaining because you need to use supplements, and that's like for me it's like a bad.
Can't you gain more?
Now, you need to eat the very strict food that you eat. Like now, I have to make sure that I eat chicken and fish. I mix my meal all the time. I need to eat 5 times a day.
Yes. Whilst you're going with your trainer.
Yeah.
All right. Your typical day in terms of your diet. Exeni, what time do you eat and what do you eat and lunch and dinner?
Wake up in the morning at 8 and I eat the normal traditional porridge, soft porridge.
Yeah.
And then in the middle I snack with either fruit, especially bananas, that works.
Okay.
Then 12 I have to have a full meal, like I need to eat pap and chicken or whatever. Then I need to gain fruit again. Then I have my supper.
Okay. Now, Cecil, Entara in Mr. South Africa, it's quite a strange one because it's not as prominent as Miss SA or Miss Teen SA or the recently launched Miss Soweto. Do you feel with support from your black community is out there, and what is it that can be done just to sensitize them with ikona into Mr. SA and Sakina Ngopophume, right? Mr. SA and another dude, man. Semperor, right? And after then it just didn't come to the hood. How can we put it out there for people to know about Mr. SA?
I think Nimrod, first of all, it's our duty as the black semi-finalists, because I think we 8 or 9 out of 50.
Out of 50?
Yeah.
How is that a semi-finalist need 50?
And that responsibility, it has to be coming us individually as black people to take it out there. you know, approaching like Soweto TV, your show, you know, people to assist us, local newspapers overall across Soweto. And that also, it takes a lot because you have to influence people at the same time to get sponsors in order for you to travel and do all of that. So it become more heavier on us as black people to really put it out there. And the brand itself, it's not yet in the standard of Miss and Miss South Africa than previously when Sam and Paul were crowned, you know, and Michael Moore, they were crowned.
Yes. So and Michael Moore went on to do top billing
and became also a property businessman. So that's what we are now fighting for. As now, what I always say to the judges when I went to the judges on the 6th, I told them that, you know what, I understand that Miss South Africa is not yet in the level where we can, the whole country can be behind us. But it's also a responsibility of Mr. South Africa himself to go out there, network yourself and promote, but we have to be diverse.
But Cecil, this is my opinion. You have, for example, about Mr. South Africa or Miss South Africa coming to Emakasi is such a problem, you know. Isn't it part of, don't you think part of it and part of the responsibility should lie nama organizers? For example, to buy or to talk and be a partner with Sowetan, and be a partner with the Star Soweto, and be a partner with a Daily Sun, so that by infiltrate Amakasi, just to bring that prominence to their brand. By Ahlala and expect you guys to go out there and promote yourselves.
You know, honestly, with this, it came to a point where, with Miss South Africa, the PR work is limited. You know, it's not like Miss South Africa. She's there, SABC or Soweto TV can host Miss Soweto in a bigger scale. Then it makes it easier when it's like that, when you have a broadcaster behind Mr. South Africa. Then as you as Mr. South Africa, you now carry the responsibility than sitting back. And because you don't know, like the previous Mr. South Africas that we had, I mean, only Steven Seagal 2009 who tried to infiltrate and to make something out of Mr. South Africa. But now, I always take it back. Like now on my website you can see that I'm trying to influence on Soweto lifestyle. That I go home, go gas. On my Facebook I'll say, you know, I'm at gas with my friends having fun in this place.
What's your website?
My website is, you go to my Facebook, you get to my blog. Or you can go to Mr. South Africa website, www.mrsa.co.za. You go to semi-finalists, you see my picture and my name, Cecil Mleshane. You click on it, you automatically gonna go to my website. Then from there you'll be able to see, I also talk about Mandela Museum, Nelson Mandela's house in museum, where I go there, Hector Peterson Place, where I go there, just to show them that I don't want to be a typical Mr. South Africa who is from Kasi moving to a suburb. You know, and just making sure and then forget about Kasi. I believe that Kasi has now, especially Soweto, has really, I mean, if you're not associating yourself with it, you are lost in South Africa, because each and everybody from overseas, where they want to be, they want to first see Soweto. So
now, Cecil, have you approached any businessmen around Ikasi? Because now you're hunting Ikasi, right? Ikasi should be getting your back. Your business people should be helping you. Who has come on board to say, you know what, I'll adopt lunch for you, so you can bring your white other entrance to Ikasi. The bill is on me.
So far we have not yet, but I must say I'm glad to my Facebook fans. They've been doing wonders with my contribution to the charity, where in all they fundraised 2,500 rand just for me asking them. So to show that they believe in me and they're supporting me. We do our own auditing. Proof of payment, they fax it for me, and then I make sure that I have it, and then I send it to my South Africa to know. No. Why must I be tricky?
No, just asking, but you're not tricky.
I want to win.
Let's get to let's get to each charity. What charity? Are you still with your previous charity, or have you adopted others? How's that going?
I'm an ambassador for St. Ives Primary School.
St. what?
St. Ives. In Classpred West, El Dorado, where my former school, I'm ambassador there. But now the charity that I have is a Crescent Foundation. It's about 14 to 18-year girls who've been raped and abused. And what has happened is that they develop them through education. There's an education system course that they do that we trying to fundraise for. And why did I adopt that is because as a former minister of education in Gauteng, I believe firmly in education because it gives me hope. It gave me.
Wait a minute. Have you just said you are a former what?
Minister,
Of
former
what?
Youth Minister of Education.
Youth Minister of Education. Appointed by who, Sasa?
It was Trevor Manuel's initiative in my early days of school, 2002, 2003, when I was the president of the SRC at school.
Yeah.
You know, so.
So you're going to join the youth league now?
No. No.
Because everyone from SASCO and to SRC to youth league to.
It was supposed to be that pattern, but I'm using a different approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using a different approach.
Your family is obviously behind you.
Yeah, I must say I'm proud to my mom and my dad. My dad has won me a sponsor with A to Z printers to get me 100 posters that I need to post around Soweto from tomorrow.
Yes.
And my mom, she's busy mobilizing marketing for me. I mean, she's a darling.
Cool.
And you must understand, she never graduated, but for that, I mean.
What is your aim with this this year's Mr. South Africa? Where do you want to end up with the competition? Obviously, winning is
definitely that.
Yes.
But finals are my focus now, and meeting all the requirement.
Yeah.
With that, there's big hope, a strong hope, and with, you know, as I've went to one-on-one judging, I have faith now that it can happen, as well as to go to top 3.
All right. Now, Google Mr. South Africa. Are there any foreign black males there, or batata bantaba zalelwe South Africa? Because to be really honest with you, you know, you go anywhere in the world, whether go acting world, South Africans. Los Angeles or wherever, whether UK, their people come first.
Yes.
And it's, you know, we're almost apologetic when it comes to this. So when South Africa or
with the guys that I've seen on the semi-finalist judging, we all South Africans, and most of them, they're from Pretoria side. And yeah, so Centurion, Pretoria, all the around, they are there, and then Joburg as well. So in Soweto, I believe that we are like 2 guys from Soweto.
There's one MrSA Obuya Soweto, eh?
Yes.
In this year's MrSA. So that's good for you, Cecil. I'm proud of you, man. I want you to know that you've got support from your late mate and certainly from our viewers. That's why, I mean, we gave you the space to promote it. So lastly, Sithola Facebook, Lapa Ubani?
Cecil.
Cecil?
Cecil. Mleshane, Mlesha.
Okay.
Or you can vote for me on 34008.
34008.
Text MrSA 27.
Yeah, okay. So it's the number Mr. South Africa 27.
Yes.
Okay, and then that will be you.
That will be me.
Oh, all right, man. We'll do our best to vote for you. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
All the best. Like I was saying earlier on, before we went on to MrSA 11 or 2010, I was just saying, Guti, we're using this airtime to help young people who've got dreams, who've got ambition. By using the airtime, yes, well-known people, business people, but we must go back to a location and start young people, young men and women who want to further their ambitions and their goals through medium, television, especially late mate. Empower young people. This is what we are there for. Now, why don't you check our Facebook page, Your Late Mate. Please support us. Cecil has entered the very restrictive MrSA. We would want to see him finish at least good top 3, and then he must come around and say, you know what, thank you Sowetans, thank you Wonka Makasi for supporting me. Keep supporting your people in your own township. So this is Your Late Mate with Nimragi.